There is some good in this world, and it's worth fighting for. Courage is found in unlikely places. Not all who wander are lost. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. All that is gold does not glitter, not all those who wander are lost. The old that is strong does not wither, deep roots are not reached by the frost. Who cannot understand your silence, cannot understand your words. No victory without suffering. The world is not in your books and maps, it's out there. The greatest adventure is what lies ahead. Even the smallest person can change the course of the future. From the ashes a fire shall be woken, a light from the shadows shall spring, renewed shall be blade that was broken, the crownless again shall be king. If more of us valued food and cheer and sung above hoarded gold, it would be a merrier world. Above all shadows rides the sun. May it be a light to you in dark places, when all other lights go out. It's a dangerous business, for going out your door, you step onto the road, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing where you might be swept off to. And, no, the journey doesn't end here. Death is just another path, one that we all must take. Do you wish me a good morning, or mean that it is a good morning whether I want it or not, or that you feel good this morning, or that it is a morning to be good on? It is no bad thing celebrating a simple life. If you do not believe in a personal God, the question, what is the purpose of life, is unanswerable and unanswerable. It is not the strength of the body that counts, but the strength of the spirit. May the wind under your wings bear you where the sun sails and the moon walks. Many that live deserve death, and some that die deserve life. Look up at the sky, there is a light, a beauty up there, that no shadow can touch. Deeds will not be less valiant because they are unpraised. True education is a kind of never-ending story, a matter of continual beginnings, of habitual fresh starts, of persistent newness. The world has changed, I see it in the water, I feel it in the earth, I smell it in the air. Much that once was is lost, for none now live who remember it. The world is indeed full of peril, and in it there are many dark places, but still there is much that is fair, and though in all lands love is now mingled with grief, it grows perhaps the greater. No half-heartedness and no worldly fear must turn us aside from following the light unflinchingly. No. There is a place called heaven where the good, here unfinished, is completed, and where the stories unwritten, and the hopes, unfulfilled, are continued. We may laugh together yet. Great heart will not be denied. There is nothing like looking. If you want to find something, you certainly usually find something, if you look, but it is not always quite the something you are after. I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. I wish it need not have happened in my time, said Frodo. So do I, said Gandalf, and so do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. Still round the corner there may wait a new road or a secret gate, and though I oft have passed them by, a day will come at last when I shall take the hidden paths that run west of the moon, east of the Sunday. And then her heart changed, or at least she understood it, and the winter passed, and the sun shone upon her. Let this be the hour when we draw swords together, fell deeds awake, now for wrath, now for ruin, and the red dawn, forth, Orlingas. Courage will now be your best defense against the storm that is at hand, that and such hope as I bring. For you do not yet know the strengths of your hearts, and you cannot foresee what each may meet on the road. And some things that should not have been forgotten were lost. History became legend, legend became myth, and for 2,500 years, the ring passed out of all knowledge. Then something took a smoke up inside him, and he wished to go and see the great mountains, and hear the pine trees and the waterfalls, and explore the caves, and wear a sword instead of a walking stick. For we put the thought of all that we love into all that we make. It needs but one foe to breed a war, and those who have not swords can still die upon them. The resurrection is the eucatastrophe of the story of the incarnation, and this story begins and ends in joy. Farewell, and may the blessing of elves and men and all free folk go with you, may the stars shine upon your faces. Deep roots are not reached by the frost. I don't want to be in a battle, but waiting on the edge of one I can't escape is even worse. There are no safe paths in this part of the world. Remember, you are over the edge of the wild now, and in for all sorts of fun wherever you go. A new day will come, and when the sun shines it will shine out the clearer. Where there are so many, all speech becomes a debate without end, but two together may perhaps find wisdom.